Alright guys, thanks for jumping on. I had to share my video again, that way we can get more people on. But we have another ship being rammed by an oiler. If you are kind of new to my channel and you weren't here whenever I was talking about the USS Fitzgerald and the USS McCain that were hit, they were in a collision back last summer, only within like a month of each other. And if y'all don't know, yes, I'm a Navy veteran, so anyway, there was a lot of inconsistencies with the official story, and this seems to be the same exact thing, y'all. This is not a U.S. ship, it's a Norwegian ship, but we were doing a training exercise with them at this Trident Junction, and it's way too similar. This is so strange. Their AIS, let me show you to remind y'all what happened. Let me see. I tweeted it. Let me show you the weirdness, all the inconsistencies from the other ships. That way you can see you can see how similar this is to that. Let me try to make this bigger.
So this is the ACX Crystal and the path that they took. This isn't a normal route of any ship, ever. So, and besides that, the AIS system...
No, but the US is,
correct.
It's the same thing, and we have some ships out there. So let's look at these inconsistencies. Let me pause it. I don't think okay. Ooh, oh crap. So the 15 inconsistencies with the USS Fitzgerald, incorrect timing of collision stated 3 times 48 hours later than 7th Fleet Commander Joseph Aucoin, whatever, during the press conference. Commitment to full cooperation with the AI with all interested parties during the same press conference, revoked only days later. Secret underwater welding teams completely cover and destroy all evidence of the collision under waterline, and they lie about it, saying that it wasn't ever done. August preliminary findings report states no one on board the bridge called General Quarters. The DCA, after being awoken, allegedly did so. I mean, their stories were so inconsistent. So, not that I'm glad that this happened to this Norwegian ship, but I think that they're going to expose what happened in our ships. Initial reporting, these are all the inconsistencies from the Fitzgerald, and so I'm just going to show y'all this to show y'all how similar this is to that. Initial reporting stated that the cargo ship was on autopilot. The crew was asleep, which explained the 30-minute delay in turning around. Later, that was redacted. The captain was on the bridge. Okay, no report of alleged 130 collision by either the destroyer vessel or... So these are just all the inconsistencies. Y'all can go back and read them all. I won't take up all your time with that. But these are really important because we still haven't gotten the truth with the Fitzgerald and the McCain. And so now that this happened, it's beyond... I mean, one time was one thing, and then we had like 4 ship incidences. But 2 of them were hit. We lost 17 sailors, 10 on one, 7 on the other. And we still have not gotten the answers for that. Hey, what's up? What's up? All right, Teresa, if you're here, I just want to say, I hope this is, I know that it's bringing back memories, but maybe we'll get some answers, and that would be amazing. So I have a few of the parents from the USS Fitzgerald and the McCain that watch my channel because they want answers. And so this might get us answers because these people seem to already be putting out, like, the citizens are looking into this and everything. But I want to show y'all the AIS on this situation. Their AIS was, like ours, turned off, supposedly. It is a very, very strange situation. So right now, they had to run themselves aground because they were about to sink. That's how bad the damage was. Back. Oh, let me tell you about, okay. So Norwegian frigate intentionally grounded after a collision with tanker. Okay, so what grounding means, if you don't know what running aground means, that means you hit the bottom. You're going to hit the sand and stuff like that. Okay? And so they had to intentionally ground themselves after being pushed by these tugs because they were about to capsize in the middle of the ocean. Okay, so the warship is grounded at the edge of, okay, we don't need to know that. But this just happened less than 24 hours ago, so we're just getting information right now. I want to get to the part where, okay, so the Norwegian armed forces are working with Norwegian Coastal Authority to address the situation. Read the statement from NATO Allied Maritime Command. The frigate was conducting navigation training with other elements of standing NATO Maritime Group 1, which was called Trident Junction in 2018 NATO exercise. Which are, okay, the USS Amphibious Warships USS Iwo Jima is also operating nearby off the coast. So far, the U.S. Navy has not been asked to assist in recovery efforts. Nobody got, there were people that were injured, but nobody died in these incidents, in this one. So that is really good. But you see this insane amount of damage. Now we're going to look at the cargo ship. But this is what I want you to focus on. You see where the damage is? That's the bottom of the ship. Okay? And you see much here. And that's what exactly with the Fitzgerald. Well, crap. See, this is what they were hit by. This big ass ship. Sorry. This big old ship, which is very high. Extremely, a lot higher than a frigate. Like from the waterline, like a frigate is down here. Like where they were hit, they would have been down here. So how, I don't know, we're going to have to just look at the evidence, but let's look at the Fitzgerald. I mean, this was just crazy, but they had underwater stuff too that they lied about. That was the Fitzgerald, and then the McCain. The McCain was very similar, but theirs was more the water. It was below the waterline. But there's just so many inconsistencies. I mean, this is just too similar. These things happening within a year, 18 months apart. This doesn't just happen. All of these Navy ships, military ships being hit is insane. Okay, where's that AIS? I found somebody with an AIS video. So they were intentionally grounded. You see how they're almost all the way on their starboard side now. Oh, that's crazy. And the thing is, with them, I know they're going to find the answers because of the fact that they don't use just government money to where they just, how we do, where they just throw money like it's water. Well, it kind of is around here because it's just printed paper. There, they actually, you know, they pay for it, and it's a big deal. Their insurance works differently and everything, and it's something like $500 million ship. And so they're going to find the answers, and I think that this will be able to get us the answers, possibly, you know, to the answers what happened to the Fitz and the McCain. Where's their AIS? Let me put it up here. This is just so crazy. What? I can't even spell. Is anybody from Norway in here? No meth today. Torpedo? I don't know, but I do feel strongly. No, this isn't a false flag at all. This is legitimate. Oh my goodness. Found you from Zach's channel. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, Zach is really, he's put so much work into his gematria and everything. Y'all need to go watch Zach. Whenever you get your channel taken away from like 15 times, and and the FBI shows up at your door and stuff, you know you're right over the target. So this is how the collision essentially, that's a terrible visual. Here we go, here we go. Got it. That's not even focusing. There we go. See, and then the ship pops up. Their AIS was turned off, supposedly. Let me let y'all see that again. Okay, so you're gonna see the tanker. Oops. Okay. I swear my fingers are so fat, they just like... Would you play, you piece of crap? What's wrong with this thing? Okay. So you see the tanker, and then it's going to happen, that blue ship is going to just pop out. You see that? But then, you know, this ship doesn't stop, doesn't do anything. That's what's so suspicious about these situations. The ships just take off. It's like a hit and run. That's not how this works. You hit a military ship or any ship in that matter, you're gonna stop. And then investigations occur. You don't just keep going on your merry way. And let me show you the Fitzgerald track again, because it is the same thing, how that ship just kept going like no deal. And that what they did here to the U.S. Navy sailors is essentially make them look like lazy bums that didn't know what they were doing. And that's how they kind of framed it. You see this? This is how the ship was. And then bam, that's where the road here. And then they did this whole thing and then took off. Bam, you saw how fast? Then they just took off. I mean, such just insane. Absolutely insane. But I hope we get answers. I'm glad nobody died. And I don't know. But there's a lot of other stuff that I want to talk about. You know, certain things. I'm just, oh, I don't know how that accidentally popped up there. But okay, guys, something's up with all that. Oh, for sure, for sure. I believe Honeywell technology was installed on the aircraft, trains, ships. Yes and no. We believe that there was an electro, like a EIF, something, an EMP, I'm sorry, an EMP made our ships dead in the water. But you can go back to my old videos that I've done on those, and I talk about all of that, about what I believe happened and everything. And if you've never watched Florida McKee's channel, he pretty much dedicated the whole last year, you know, from like February, like he was one of the only other ones doing the investigations on that. It's like people just forgot about it. Like, oh well, we just lost 17 sailors and then our ships are just being hit. It's such a weird situation. Yes, that Chinese situation and our ships were hit in the South China Sea. And that's why I find it highly suspect. But now with this, I don't know who technically owns these ships, but I mean anybody can be paid off to do anything, but I won't make any presumptions. And they do have that false situation right here. Yeah, that's about the biggest horse piece of garbage ever. I mean, they were really sloppy on that one. I'll probably do a video about that one too. To have a what? Having a generator vintage style instead of having electronics in case. Yeah, exactly.
Mommy, this is the game, but I don't have it.
Okay, I don't know how to do that, baby. But okay, guys. Oh wait, it's some kind of chip, isn't it? Yeah, but it's also, I don't know. Who's driving, Manny? Okay. All right, guys. Y'all have a good day. If you have any information, if you're from Norway, let me know what the talk in the town is there. Y'all have a wonderful day. Well, I might be back later. Bye, guys.